So very important that, and the Islam came to preserve the money of everyone. Okay? حقوق المال, حفظ المال. من مقاصد الشريعة حفظ المال. Just like حفظ العرض, حفظ الدين, حفظ العقل. All these things Islam came to preserve. So let's take a look at the opinion and the adillah. So the adillah of al-jumhur, the majority, why they said it has to be paid. They said, the Prophet said, نفس المؤمن معلقة بدينه حتى يقضى عنه. Prophet said, the soul of the believer is hanging by his debt until it's paid off. Hanging, doesn't know where it's going to go. Okay, that's one of the meanings. So it's hanging, doesn't know until the debt is paid. Also, they said Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not allow the inheritance until the debt is paid off. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى when he talks about the inheritance in Surah An-Nisa, من بعد وصية يوصي بها أو دين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said what the boys get, what the girls get, what the parents get, and what the brothers get. Then he says subhanahu wa ta'ala, all that after the will, wasiyah, after what the dead person gave in his will. That's when they divide, after his will is fulfilled, or dain, or debt. Or debt. So they said, this ayah is clear, that we have to pay the debt first. We have to fulfill his will first, before we divide the money. So in other words, they say, Jamal is entitled to ask for his money before the will, before the money is divided. Strong opinion, strong dalil. Also, they also said that this debt was valid because the person was alive. Okay? So it becomes invalid with his death. يعني, they call it في ذمة. يعني في الذمة في ذمة الرجل. هذا دين في الذمة. فلما مات خربت ذمته. There's no ذمة for him. In other words, he is supposed to pay in the 27th of November as long as he is alive. That is a promise between me and him, because that's what we agreed on. But after his death, there is no agreement anymore. He's dead. So that means they are required to pay it off right away. Alright? That is their opinions and their adillah. The adillah of the others, and you see, strong opinion and strong adillah. The adillah of al-Hanabila and Ibn Qudam rahimahullah, they said, the Prophet said, مَنْ تَرَكَ مَالًا فَهُوَ لِوَرَثَتِهِ. The Prophet said, whoever leaves money behind, then it belongs to the inheritors, to the heirs. So they said, the fact that when that person died, the money he left behind belongs to those who are going to inherit him. And they are not obligated to pay off his debt. Because now it's their money. Got it? Yes, they will pay it out of righteousness, out of birr, but they're not obligated to pay it from the money of inheritance because it belongs to them right now. Okay? Also, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, مِمَّا تَرَكْ وَلَكُمْ نِصْفُ مَا تَرَكَ أَزْوَاجُكُمْ وَلَهُنَّ الرُّبُعُ مِمَّا تَرَكْتُمْ. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here puts the condition when it comes to inheritance of what they have left behind. Okay? What they have left behind. In other words, what they left behind, after his death, the debt is included as well. Okay? Meaning, since it's included, we're gonna go with the agreement. The agreement is we pay you next month. We don't pay you now. So you're still not entitled to ask for your money now. Okay? So all these are adillah of the others. And you can see that both parties or both opinions have strong adillah and strong proofs, the way they understand the proofs and the dalil. Okay? But to be, if you look at the more beneficial opinion to everyone, you will find that the most beneficial opinion is the second opinion, the opinion of Al-Hanabila. That is by not allowing the person whose the debt belongs to and who should be paid, the lender or the seller, and giving him collateral and giving him guarantor. This way you preserve his right and you guarantee it. By also not paying off right away from the money that is left behind by the deceased person. This way you preserve the money of the heirs. So by going with this opinion, you manage between everyone and you balance between everyone. Okay? If you go with the opinion of Al-Jumhur, and again they have their own strong opinions, if you go with their opinion, then this way they will have to pay off right away, and this way it can be harmful to the heirs. Allahu A'lam. And also another dalil, they said the hadith that I mentioned when the Prophet ﷺ was invited to pray on someone who died, and this person was in debt. So the Prophet ﷺ asked, is he in debt? They said yes. So he would not pray until Abu Qatada radiyallahu anhu said, and this man was in debt for 2 dinars. Abu Qatada said, I'll pay it for him. Okay? I'll pay it for him. So the Prophet ﷺ prayed. So they said, this is a dalil. What you think? Which opinion supports, the first or the second? Jumhur?
First.
Huh? First?
Second one.
Why?
Guarantee.
Abu Qatada guaranteed. He didn't get the 2 dinar and paid it. He guaranteed. I'll guarantee it. I'll take care of it. I will pay it.
But the Quranic ayat come first that we have that yet.
Yes, the Quranic ayat, that the hadith explains when there is confusion. طيب? So the fact that someone guaranteed, Abu Qatada guaranteed, he will pay the 2 dinar or the debt of this person, the Prophet ﷺ went ahead and prayed. They said, as long as you provide a guarantor or kafil, that's it. Okay? And you don't have to pay it on the spot. فرجع النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم حتى قال أبو قتادة ديناران علي يا رسول الله. قال عليه الصلاة والسلام حق الغريم أو حق الغريم وبرئت ذمة الميت. قال نعم فصلى النبي. So the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم, when Abu Qatada said that, he said, so the guarantee, there's a guarantee for the gharim, okay, for the lender or the one who owes the money, or the one who has the money belongs to, and برئت ذمة الميت. And now the dead person is freed from this responsibility. Just by Abu Qatada saying, I'll take care of it. Right? So this is a support for the second opinion. Alright. Also, if you know one of the opinions of Al-Jumhur, one of their adilla, they said نفس المؤمن معلقة بدينه. Meaning, as I said, that his soul is hanging due to his debt. Meaning that he might be harmed, okay, or he's in harm because of his debt. So the answer from the second opinion of Al-Hanabila to this dalil, they said, now to remove such harm, does that mean you have to pay it right away? Or you have at least to guarantee you're gonna pay it, and that will free his dhimma. Got it? So they said, just the fact someone might volunteer to take care of it when it's due, that can be enough and sufficient to resolve this issue with the soul. Okay, they say, in other words, they say, what is the dalil that you have to pay it right away for his soul not to be hanging anymore? Just the fact, just maybe guarantee you're gonna pay it, or bringing a collateral, or bringing a kafil or guarantor, that can be sufficient for his soul to be not to be in harm. Okay. All right. So the bottom line is, the dain or the debt is not or doesn't become obligated to be paid, or doesn't become due to the fact of someone dies or that person in debt dies, as long as they